Shaysayss Radio. 2S is not 1. Here on Party 101.9, home of the throwbacks on the iHeartradio platform. You know I have to bring the bro to the building.
Hey,
Scott Morris.
What's up?
What's good? More bookings.
I'm good.
All that good stuff.
Thank you for inviting me to your day party. You know what I'm saying? It was so lit so far. The music.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. To the day party. I really can't. And I just want to pronounce the name right. You said N'kechi.
N'kechi.
Okay.
N'kechi.
N'kechi. So, does this name have a meaning?
Yes, it means God's gift. It's a Nigerian name.
Oh, Niger girl.
My family's Jamaican though.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm Jamaican too, so you know, bop. Alright, so before we start, when I was at SOBs the other day, my production team was a little annoyed by me because when you introduced me to a couple of your friends, one of the guys, he was actually Nigerian. I was like, oh, are you Nigerian? He's like, yeah. So he's like, yo, why do you always like have to like pinpoint and like, you know, like, but I don't know, like I have a lot of Nigerian friends and I am able to like tell if they're like African or not. So I think he's hyped that I got it wrong this time, you know, like. It's okay, you know, you still Jamaican, you know, that's all, that's good, you know, whatever.
I'm right.
Right. So where did this name come from, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, it's kind of a long story. My aunt knew somebody in her school that she taught at, and the child's name was N'kechi, but they pronounced it the wrong way.
Okay.
So they recommended to my parents, who gave me the name. They pronounced it N'kechi throughout my childhood. So my nickname is Nikki because they pronounced it the wrong way.
Oh, wow. Leave it to the Jamaicans, right? They would like...
Mess up every name.
Literally. No, that's a fact. So, tell people more about yourself and who you are as an artist.
Well, I'm a singer and songwriter. I primarily write R&B music, usually about love. It's sparked mainly by rewriting poetry. So, although I sing, I don't necessarily always consider myself to be a singer. I sing, but I don't sing. I'm not a vocalist. I don't consider myself at least to be. But I'm definitely a writer, a poet. And I learned to construct that into songs.
Nice. What got you into poetry?
I don't really know, actually. I mean, I have 2 older brothers, but I was kind of raised by myself because one went to the Army, went to the Air Force, and being by myself, I had to kind of express myself in a way because I was always very quiet as a child. I'm still quiet, but that was my way to express myself, was through poetry.
Dope. Okay. So what made you want to get into the industry?
I never thought that I could sing, or be a musician or an artist or anything like that. I was raised in a household where it's very practical. Jamaicans don't really think about making music. But I had a friend, and we're still friends. His name is Ace Clark. He's a rapper, and he's the one that really pushed me to turn my poetry into songs. And I used to do covers on Facebook and YouTube. So he heard of me through there, and that's where I basically started. Nice.
Okay, so Scott, tell us about this tour that you're making happen.
So it's called the Mor Booking Tour. My company, Dream More Studios, and the artistry, we decided to come together to figure out how can we create a way for people to come together, network, build, perform, and then just really connect in different cities, because a lot of people want to tour.
Right.
And touring is not the easiest thing. It can also be expensive. But when you're working with a group or collective that understand what the mission is, it makes it so much better and a better experience. So it's going to be from February 28th to March 28th. We'll hit over 18 different dates.
Gotcha.
And we got a couple special guests that's on the bill.
Okay.
It makes it exciting. So I know Mikey Polo is here today. He's one of the special guests. We got Courtesy. We got Bianca Bad, who's also from Detroit. So she's moving and doing some things. Asia, that was from the BT Hustle Show.
Oh, dope. Okay.
K Goddess, who's doing a lot of major things in Brooklyn.
Nice. We gotta get them on the show.
Yeah, that's I got
I got some interviews.
K Goddess, he just dropped a project too, so it'll be good for her to come in.
That'd be dope.
But it just everybody understand what the mission is. N'kechi, I've been working with her. Well, she gets mad at me every time I say that though, but I've been working with her for like a really long time and just getting the opportunity to see her progression and just see how hard she works. And even when it comes to business, she's just like really, really reliable.
Right.
She was just one person that I really wanted to get involved, especially when me and everybody else decided, hey, let's come together and try to do something big. We did the first one in October. It worked really well. We did 10 dates. And then I also showed that I could trust those individuals when it comes to providing cities and handling their business. So after I went through that and experienced that and saw they reliable, I just wanted to first start with people that have been rocking me for a long time, trusting my vision, and understand I just want to do as much as I can. And we're here.
That's dope. So what cities are you guys hitting? What are the locations?
Montreal, Toronto, Detroit, Chicago, Jersey, DC, Philly, Connecticut, Brooklyn, of course, Atlanta, Raleigh, in North Carolina, New Orleans, Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, we do a sprinter. So
my question is how, like, because I always want to know like the backstory of these kind of things, like how people work, and how are you able to maneuver all of these like cities to like have a tour in all of these cities with all of these people? Are you bringing everyone to each location?
Select dates. Everybody just chose the dates work best for them.
Nice.
So it's all scheduling. And when it comes to those things, it's all about relationships and trust. You know what I'm saying? I really pride myself in being honest. You get me? Like working in the industry, like there's no blueprint. You got to try and fail so that you understand what's the right way to go.
Right.
So the past couple of years, I was able to venture out to Texas, build relationships with the promoters out there and do events, and then I take care of them in New York City. So there's certain promoters that doing events with the tour, like they only trust me. Just like when it comes to out of town, I only trust them.
Right.
Like for example, Rush just did his release recently, and his DJ outside of working with Rush does a lot of major events in Atlanta. So he helps me. He's one of the people providing the Atlanta dates, and then when he come up to New York, he do stuff out here, but he just really trying to connect and see what's going on with the culture. And all of those things came from mistakes, trying things out, not having enough funds, thinking I was spending the right amount, not properly planning, to where now after we made all those mistakes, we understand what's the proper way to go about it, budgeting, know who to work with, know who to trust, and know what size venues to select in order for things to work accordingly.
Gotcha. Okay. N'kechi. N'kechi.
So my nickname is NK.
NK. Okay, I'm gonna say NK girl. Yeah, I was like, I need some help. Like I was like, I need some help. So, is this your first tour?
Yeah, with yes, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you've done tours before, or is it just like?
No, like I've done like a placement.
Got you.
Here, they're never like actually traveling.
Oh, dope. So are you excited to be able to travel to all, like, what locations are you doing, and are you excited for this
Mostly in Jersey and DC, right?
Yeah, I'm doing those two. I'm excited to do it because I've never done it before. You know, I do get excited doing things I've never experienced, especially since it's like another step in this music career that I'm pursuing.
Right. Okay. So what is your prep as an artist to get yourself ready for like these moments?
For a show?
For a show, and even like when you create music. I know it's probably two separate things.
I have to, when it comes to creating music, I kind of had to, well, I went to a conference recently, and one of the things they mentioned is you have to get bored in order to write, and that's so true. I didn't really think about it in that way, but you have to, I guess that's why I used to write so much poetry when I was younger. I was by myself for a long time. I didn't really go out much. So that's my way of writing my music. I usually write first, and then I create a melody. I may listen to a beat, and then that's how I create the melody. Gotcha. As far as performing, I performed for many years, not singing though. I used to be a stepper, and I stepped for probably 8 years or so. I was a president, coach, all kind of stuff. So I experienced that performance aspect through that, and dancing. I also danced with the Sesame Flyers 2 years in a row. So.
Oh really? Okay. Love Sesame Flyers. Well, that's pretty dope. So you have that experience under your belt to like push you for whatever comes your way now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so. Okay, so let's talk about your EP as well. Self-made title.
Exactly. I'm glad you figured it out.
So, what is this title? Like, why did you want to call it that?
Because everyone has trouble saying my name, literally.
Oh, okay. You know, and I'm an example of that.
I get bugged though. She trying to fight.
Yeah.
All the time.
Listen, I don't blame you. Like, say my name correctly. Period. Like,
it literally says N'kechi, like the phonetic spelling of it.
Right. Okay. So, what is your favorite top 3 songs on this EP that you would promote to anybody?
So, my favorite song is "So Over Us," and it has like this acoustic guitar background, and it's basically that moment where you finally are over that person you were with. Like, you're finally over them and you're moving on. A lot of people love "You're Too Beautiful," which I do as well.
Nice.
"You're Too Beautiful" is a song about just love, and you just met someone. You can't believe that this person's in your life, that this is the person that chose you. And then the third one is "Stunner." "Stunner" is like a pop song. It's like mid-tempo. But the radio version I have is up-tempo. Yeah, it's just basically stunning on people. Like, I'm a stunner.
Heard you. Okay, I need that all 2020. You know, stunning on people. You know.
That's a song for it.
So, what made you get into more of like the love songs genre?
I don't know. I hadn't experienced love for years. I don't know why. I guess I just fantasize about love throughout my childhood, or not childhood, but probably like teens. That's when I used to write a lot of love songs. I used to write a lot of songs or not songs, but poetry that was about like feeling alone. So I don't know. I guess that's where it started. I don't really have. I've had some inspirations now that I've gotten older and I've experienced love, but.
So I wanted to ask you, because you know I've been asking everybody all day, but it's February, Valentine's Day's coming up. Do you have anything for Valentine's Day, or do you have any advice that you would like, you know, any ideas that you would give to anybody out there that's looking for something to do?
Looking for something to do? I can't tell you. I don't know.
She like, listen to the EP.
Day, you need to listen to "You're Too Beautiful." That's it. Maybe that'll spark something. I don't know.
What about you, Scott?
I just think you should just enjoy yourself, have a really great time, and make it a moment. Whatever you decide to do, whatever you choose to do, just have fun.
Okay. And stream "You're Too Beautiful."
Right. And stream "You're Too Beautiful."
And go outside.
Go outside.
You just got to do more than just staying in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only live once. Make the moment last.
So, also it's Black History Month. So I wanted to ask you, like, what is your, who's your black role model?
I ain't gonna lie, one of them is my pops.
Your pops? Okay.
I like Don Kennedy. Mine is a lot of musicians, but I like Don Kennedy because of the foundation he laid down, especially independent. That's one of the first people I've actually seen that had an independent career and was in Forbes. For that, I know a lot of people say Nipsey, but Nipsey is important to me because of what I've seen him to lay down his foundation and how intelligent he was. I like T.I. because of how he speaks. He's a very intelligent person as well. I like Jay-Z because of his business. I like Drake. And those are just some of the people that I admire, but just because of their business and how influential they are in our community, just using the platform they created and showing us that you can leverage it and do more.
Got you. Okay, what about you?
Puffy too.
Oh, Puffy too. Okay, so we got Pops. Shout out to Pops. Yeah. We got Don King. We got Nipsey, Jay-Z, Diddy, and T.I.
Yeah. Drake too.
And Drake. Yes, Drake. What about you?
My black role model is my grandmother, my mom's mom. Okay. And the reason why is because we were so much alike. And I didn't realize a lot of it until she passed away, because I got to hear more stories about her. I mean, I experienced being with her as well. We actually used to butt heads a lot because we're so much alike. Right. She's probably my biggest role model, not because she was the most successful, but because she just did what she wanted to do. She was a firecracker, and she just was everything. Like, I remember going to Jamaica and everybody knew her. Like, they walked past.
Girl was popping.
They call her name out. Like, she was just awesome.
That's
my life a role model.
Right.
As far as music, my favorite artist is Toni Braxton.
Ooh, good choice.
Right? I was like, oh, okay.
That's like my biggest artist, and then Babyface and Tamar Braxton is also up there. I love Avery Wilson now. Like I've always liked Avery, but like really hearing him. Like, I guess now that I'm focused more on music, like really hearing the vocals that he put out is just
yes, I agree. I definitely agree. Okay, so what do you have next in 2020 that's coming up?
I'm trying to.
Any exclusive tea, you know?
I got tea now. My life is very, you know.
Give us tea.
I'm really working on putting out some more music videos.
Okay.
And I definitely want to do some more shows. I want to be able to showcase my talent even better. I want to step up my performance. I've recently incorporated dancers in my performances, so I'm trying to like, you know, step it up more, like do more dancing and, you know, work on my vocals even more when it comes to my performances. Right.
And where can we stream your EP?
It's everywhere. It's on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Tidal.
Oh. And what about you, Scott Morris? You know, what's going on in 2020?
I'm taking a lot more naps. You know? I'm learning how to take naps, and I understand the importance of that.
Right.
But we just have the tour. And we got dates something in April, so we're preparing for that. And just seeing whatever comes our way, and then whatever I figure out what else I want to do, Shay will know first.
Heard you. Shay will know first. Okay. I'm gonna keep it to your word, right?
Look,
it's on video, so.
Look, Shay came through for me, y'all, because that's how Shay story's always gonna be. Look, we was trying to figure out, like we was playing the industry night, and then we realized that we didn't even book the moderator, and it was like 8 p.m. We was like, and it was like, and this is real life, and then Shay just got cooler. Like, it was cool, but we got cooler because then we had a moment. So then it was like 8 o'clock, and then she hit me soon as she was available. She said, I'm waiting. I said, all right, cool, you just saved my life. And then she bodied it. So now,
thank you.
That was the mix I did. Like SOBs.
SOBs, yeah. Shout out to Yusuf as well.
That's my guy.
They created a great industry night, honestly. Swaggy C. We had, who else? Alicia Gooding, Hip Hop Mike.
Yeah, Hip Hop. So we're gonna do another one April 22nd. You already know Shay's the host. So
I'm excited.
We're gonna do that. We survived just figuring out who else we want to be in the panel. But April 22nd, that's the next industry mix that we got. We rock it with Shay. She blessed me. That is my man's.
Thanks, Guy. And where can everybody follow you?
BlackPeopleMeet.com. Nah, I'm joking.
People still use that?
I don't know. I just want to say that. But Life of S. Morris, that's where you can find me. That's the Life of SMORRIS. I'm easy to get to. Mor Bookings. If you want to book shows with us, you just hit that one. MOR_BOOKINGS. If you want more information on the tour, upcoming shows, events, SOBs, whatever it is that you feel you need, holla at me. If you need a therapist, Scott Morris, holla at me. I listen very well.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming to iHeart and Party 101.9. This was Shaysayss Radio 2 S is not 1. We are here every Sunday, 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure you check out the app, the iHeartradio app, Party 101.9, home of the throwbacks. And check out the YouTube as well. Shaysayss 2 S is not 1.